You have this is an emotional time, political time. Everybody has their own strongly held opinion, right? You have a strongly held opinion that says COVID is all an overreaction, it's a hoax, I'm not wearing a mask, I'm not following these rules. You have sheriffs upstate who have said, I'm not going to enforce the law. Now, how a law enforcement officer says, I choose not to enforce that law, I believe that law enforcement officer violates his or her constitutional duty. I don't consider them a law enforcement officer because you don't have the right to pick laws that you think you will enforce, and you don't enforce laws that you don't agree with, right? That's not a law enforcement officer. That's a dictator. So you're not a law enforcement officer. You can't pick and choose. And if that's the way you run your law enforcement agency, I don't consider it a law enforcement agency. So God bless you, but don't ask me for help. And I think it's a dangerous precedent. Police officer says, well, I don't think cocaine should be illegal, so I'm not going to enforce the cocaine laws. It's not up to you. You don't have that right. But it's signifying, because the upstate sheriffs, what they're doing is they're being political. The no more than 10 rule, people find intrusive. You're telling me in my house I can't have more than 10 people? It's none of your business what I do in my home. Now, of course it is. Laws apply in your home. Domestic violence applies in your home. Drug laws apply in your home. Yes, it does. Well, I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving the way I always celebrate Thanksgiving, right? People on Staten Island. We're having the same big family Thanksgiving that we always have. And nobody's going to tell me not to have a big family Thanksgiving. I'm telling you that you are responsible for your actions. And here are the numbers, and the numbers don't lie, and this is the increase before any other increase from Thanksgiving. And if you increase social activity, then you're going to see the number go further up. I said to one person, I had a conversation with somebody on Staten Island, who said, I'm not following these rules, they're all baloney. I said, I'll make you a deal. I will exempt you from all the rules. You agree, if you or anyone in your family gets sick, you're purely responsible. He said, what do you mean? I said, if you get sick or your family gets sick, you're responsible. You stay at home and get better. If you have to go into the hospital, you pay the bill. You find a nurse to take care of you. You find an ambulance driver who wants to drive a COVID positive person to the hospital. You're responsible. Well, no. I'm not doing that. I said, oh, see, so you want to be able to act irresponsibly, but then endanger the ambulance driver, and endanger the nurse, and endanger the doctor, and endanger the 1199 member who has to come and change your bedding because of your actions. It's not like your actions only affect you, right? You act irresponsibly, you get sick. Now, 30 people are affected because you are infected, right? But there is no doubt that is an undercurrent, and it's in the numbers. The numbers are reflecting the behavior. You look at the areas where the sheriffs say, I'm not going to enforce it. You look at their infection rates, some of the highest infection rates in the country, in the state. You look at the communities in Staten Island, that say, I don't believe this is true, they have the highest infection rates in this city. Was that a coincidence?